The family that vacations together stays together. At least, that was the plan. Except now, the dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for the stay.
This episode is presented by State Farm. Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like expecting the leadership of a team captain on the football field, but getting a sea captain. You wouldn't settle for just anything for your team. Shouldn't it be the same for your insurance? So don't settle for just any insurance when you can go with a leader. State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons why you should. 1, it's $15 a month. 2, seriously, it's $15 a month. 3, no big contrast. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. Are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Welcome to another episode of Anxious Black Belt, podcast that focuses on karate, mental health, and everything in between. Recently, we've done a Karate for Mental Health Guildford seminar where we've been raising funds for Karate for Mental Health CIC that offers free classes for people with disabilities and mental health issues. If you would like to support and you couldn't make the seminar, you can grab the t-shirts or just donate a small amount of money towards those projects that allows people to come in for free and train. And if you would like to do that, head to their website, Karate for Mental Health, cic.co.uk. Link in the card above or down below in the description.
Make gifting easy with Benson & Clegg. Handcrafted cufflinks, luxury accessories, and a proper British style. Trusted since the 1930s by royalty. Get 15% off with code KARATE15. Exclusively for Anxious Black Belt podcast listeners. Shop now at bensonandclegg.com.
We've done a workshop on karate, light karate, practical karate, however you want to call it, but hands-on karate. We had 4 instructors. Don came from Kisaki Kai method, Gary Lever from Goju-ryu, and Ben Kraft from Goju-ryu. And myself teaching our take on karate. We had 2 teachers from Goju-ryu, which was really nice to see the different takes on the same material. And there's quite a fair amount of people from Goju-ryu systems joining that seminar. So it was a good treat for them to see how Shihan Ben interprets the Gyakusai Dai kata with a drill, hands-on drill, with locks, with strikes, with body management and changing positioning. And Gary Lever Sensei was showing us applications to Seipai, again very hands-on, and coming up from Gary's experience on the streets. He was in law enforcement work for many years. So his take on handling the situation with people was very, very interesting. Very close to what I like to do. Lots of wrestling, lots of grappling, lots of Muay Thai, and no-nonsense techniques that work very well. I think everybody really enjoyed it. Sensei Don came show us the pathways, which is always interesting how Sensei Don utilizes all the elements of the body and the movements and pathways to get into a most dominant position and use the momentum and movement of the opponent to get in a preferable position and use maximum of our structure and that pathways to get the job done. On my part, I focused on a taisabaki, and we done everything based off hiki mawashi, so the spinning movement, and dragging people around and dropping them on the floor and having fun. The atmosphere was superb. Everybody had a great fun. Everybody been very supportive. Everybody was giving their best go to try the things that sometimes are very unfamiliar to us, especially if you haven't trained it before with any of those teachers. It can be overwhelming, and few people found some of the parts a little bit difficult, but approach was I give it a go, I'm trying it and see what happened, which is nice to see. There was no complaints, and people been really keen to do new things and have their fair go at it. Also, it was very nice for me to meet first time Gary. I've seen online presentations from Gary and his videos, always a very high quality footage and a techniques shown. Very nice person, very approachable. We spent training together. He trained with my student, he trained with other people. So very approachable person and very kind. Also very strong. Gary is kind of sort of my posture, my height, a little bit taller maybe, but the training he does is obviously work for him, and the muscles are not only for show, but they have a functional approach as well. And it was very, very difficult to move him around and kind of fight against his techniques. So I'm super impressed with that, and I'm looking forward to our joint seminar organized by Sensei Daljit. If you would be interested in joining that, link above and down below. Don came, as always, super explanation. Don is super clear on his thought process and explaining the very minor details, what you should do, how you should move, where you should place your limbs, how do you take energy, how you give it back as it strikes. So Don is always a pleasure to train with him, and he's such a lovely person that having a conversation with him is always inspirational and a pleasure to have. Sensei Shihan Ben a few years back on a seminar with Paul Enfield and Michelle Enfield, and very nice person, and to see his teaching style with the humor and quality of movements, really impressive. I'm really hoping we're gonna be able to have Sensei Ben with us in the future, or joining on some seminars with him in the future. Very good technical abilities, very well instructed, very well described, and very well thought through the application process and drill process. So it was really nice to see their take on a Gyakusei Dai. It's a little bit different to ours, but nonetheless very good, and definitely work for Shihan Ben, and a group of people from Goju Ryu, and not only Goju Ryu, I've been really enjoying this take and that movement type that Ben presented. On my part, again, lots of spinning, lots of moving, lots of dragging people, using the gi to pull. Some people from more traditional approach been struggling a little bit with dynamic movements and shift of positions, but everybody done well. Credit to my friend and student and training partner Nick for doing a beautiful job of counteracting and smashing me on the floor. I think that was a kind of a surprise for people, because usually Uke doesn't counter the teacher on a seminar and throw them about, but I wanted to demonstrate that we kind of treat people equally. Nick is a very experienced martial artist, adapting to our syllabus very, very quickly. He done his first dan recently with us, and that shows, and we've been doing a kind of exchange. So I've been attacking, and I asked Nick to do a counter. He done a counter, I flew, Hopefully those who are watching on the YouTube, you can just see that on the screen. And it was a very enjoyable seminar. There was a huge feedback, positive feedback online. People enjoyed it. People want more. So definitely next year we're going to be trying to organize another super event. Karate for Mental Health going on the road. We're going to be teaching in different parts of the UK with different teachers, bringing it and trying to help people to organize those seminars, because I learned that quite a few dojos are afraid to reach out to teachers because they need to invest in a whole hire that not everybody got enough money, without knowing that they can cover that cost with a event that people gonna turn up. It's always a stressful situation when you are in unknown if people coming in to your event or not. So Karate for Mental Health gonna be helping with this. If you would like to learn more about it, reach out to Karate for Mental Health CIC and you can speak with them about setting up an event in your dojo. We've got 4 dojos for next year. When we get the full details, everything gonna be on a project website on Karate for Mental Health CIC, and I'm hoping we're gonna be able to help dojos to organize those events for their students, to bring people who might be not afford to go to those events, and we can support financially your venture into the organizing seminars and events. Overall, love the seminar, love the atmosphere, love the people. So we're going to be doing that in the future.
Well done for listening to all of it. You are a superhero. Thank you very much for your support. And if you could leave us that review on a podcast platform, that would be amazing. I appreciate your time, appreciate your support, and I wish you all the best until the next one.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.